Starting at $9,000. I want to show you what these prices are because for me, I can't sell them and it feels like I'm paying too much when I buy them. What is it about Mercedes that's pulling value or not pulling value? Is it just when I buy them, I overpay and then can't sell them? Are they worth a lot? Are they worth a little? Am I buying the wrong ones? Today's one of those days where I can't catch a break. I can't figure this out for the life of me. I think I'm pretty good at my job sometimes, and then there are other days where I say, I think I'm in the wrong career. Today's video, I am at the Mecum Auto Auction, and there is a plethora, I'll say it again, there is a plethora of Mercedes convertibles. I just made a video, do not buy Mercedes convertibles. Why? Because I overpaid for them, I've had nothing but problems, and I can't sell them. Yet here I am at the auction, and they're going for tremendous amounts of money. I hate these cars. I can't seem to catch a break on a single one, yet here, which is where I bought one of mine, and also where I tried to sell one of mine, they are going for tremendous prices. Today's video, we're going to go through the entire Mecum auction and see what these Mercedes convertibles are actually selling for. Are they selling? Or are they not selling? Are the prices inflated? Are they low? I hate these cars. I can't seem to catch a break on a single one, yet here, which is where I bought one of mine, and also where I tried to sell one of mine, they are going for tremendous prices. You're going to come along with me. We're going to video every Mercedes convertible at the auction today, see what they're selling for, ask the sellers what they expect to get, what the history behind the car is, and if they made any money on it. Maybe I can learn a little bit from them and figure out what I'm doing wrong. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going. I'm usually animated, full of energy. In today's video, for the life of me, I can't figure out what is going on in the Mercedes market. A 2004 Mercedes SL500 just sold for $15,000. That is your entry-level base model Mercedes sold for $15,000. I'm having trouble getting $7,500 for a $39,000 SL500. Today's video, I'm going to show you. We're going to walk right up to the auction and see what these things are selling for. Maybe I'll learn a little bit. Maybe you'll learn a little bit. Maybe I'll learn to not buy these things ever again, or what I'm doing wrong and what to look for when buying these cars. Regardless, the prices here on the Mercedes convertible specific are nuts. I did not see $14,000 on that car. Let's go around and look for some more of these cars. We'll check out the condition, we'll check out the descriptions, we'll talk to the sellers, and then we'll see the prices and whether or not they're actually selling. A few months ago, I tried to sell a 2003 SL500 with 39,000 miles. I owned it for 10 grand. I couldn't get $8,500. I just recently sold it for $7,500. They're selling here for double the money. And I gotta tell you, the LEDs really make that clear coat peel pop. I own this car for like 10.5, maybe 10.8.
Not bad.
So I need to get 12 to like break even on it.
I think it'll bring that. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Right here.
Oh, nice. Craig, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Blake, nice to meet you. So I have the reserve at 15. The miles are low enough that I hope I get it.
That would be nice.
39,000?
Yeah.
So if you can, this is my first car of the day. Thanks.
You got your own camera crew?
Yeah, I make YouTube videos.
What's the name of your channel?
Flying Wheels?
Oh, shit. You bought the Elvis plane, no?
No, I almost did. I did not buy the Elvis plane. We're at 7 right now. 15 to reserve, but we can get 12 over. That's my break even. That's my break even. I was hoping to get more than that.
Good thing is, percent of the bid goes on. There's a lot of people who can still bid on it. Look at it. Okay. Until the bid goes on, 12 grand.
Yeah, that works.
12,000. Hey, nice meeting you, brother.
Yeah, pleasure. Thanks a lot. So it didn't sell, but what happens, it goes to the bid goes on, so you'll see it over there. It'll go sit in a lot for 21 days, and people can bid online. They'll call the bidders back, and hopefully I'll just cross my fingers and get more than that. The high bid, I think, was 8 grand, which is just a huge, huge loss for me. I can't do it. It's worth more for me to ship it home and sell it at home. It'll be spring soon. So I'm pretty disappointed about that one. The miles are so low that I really thought we'd do okay. I mean, at least break even. But if I'm buying it at dealer auctions for more than that, I could run it back through at a dealer auction and get more for it there. There's no sense in me taking a 10% hit on it and whatever. I'm just disappointed on that one. It's not a good way to start the day. Whatever. Let's go look around. So I'm going to try all Mercedes convertibles, not necessarily an SL500. I have a VIN scanner app that I can use on my phone, scan the VIN. We can find out what it's worth on the dealer market and then see what they're selling for here. All of these cars, the convertible top is down. I have to assume they work, but you know what happens when you assume? You just make yourself look bad. Let's check out this Mercedes. I can scan the VIN on the car. Now this is a 2005 Mercedes-Benz CLK 320 convertible. You get a 4-seater versus the SLs are 2-seaters, and the SLK as well. If I scroll on my Manheim app, it says it's worth around $3,600. How many miles are on this car?
77,000.
Thank you. I'm going to change the miles to 77,000 miles. At auction, this car retails for around $7,000. It should sell for around $3,400. To me, seems really, really cheap. Again, wholesale is $3,100. Retail is $8,000. If we go to Black Book, we'll round high to $4,800, and then JD Power's $3,600. $4,000. So roughly $4,000 is what we should expect that car to sell for. Like a dealer auction, that might even be a high number. Curious to see what it sells for at a retail Mecum auction. So this Mercedes is selling no reserve, which means it's being sold to the highest bidder. So whatever that high bid amount is, when the auctioneer knocks the hammer down, that is the selling bid. They're starting at $9,000. Now when they start high. If they get no bids, they bring the bidding down until they get a real bid. So they're dropping the price down to $8,000. We have a bid at $8,000. Keep in mind, dealer auction for even 6, I think, would probably be realistic. My numbers on the app seem really, really low. They got their $10,000 bid. Now it's sold for $10,000, no reserve. The question is it really sold? I don't know. Like, they could get the hammer down knowing that that is just not a sellable price. If they need to get 10 and the high bid is 6, do they bump up the bids to fake bidders? That way everyone thinks it's being sold? Or was it really a $10,000 bid? I really don't know. What do you guys think? So we have another SL500. I love this generation. I think they're really cool, classy, elegant, very affordable. We talked about so many issues that these cars have. I'm going to scan the VIN on this one. We're going to see what it's worth, and then we're going to see what it sells for. Now, this car specifically is a 2005 Mercedes SL500. So this car has 64,000 miles on it. I'm going to go ahead and scan the VIN right here. So here we go. I'm going to type in 66,000 miles. It says retails around $13,000. 12.9 is probably more average. If we go to the retail value, $10,000. MMR is your Manheim market report is $7,300. 10.9 is retail. 11.6. 4,800 would be your low value, and then 8,300 is your average for like dealer costs. Opening bid, no bids, $9,000, so it's going to drop from there. No bids at 8, starting at 7, 7,000. They have $8,000. They say they have real money at $10,000 now 11,000. The auctioneer's talking to people, so it's real bids on this car. Looks like the high bid's going to be $12,000. 12.5 right now.
Yep.
12.5 is bid. 13,000.
Sell it.
13. 12.5 is 13,000.
Sold for $12,500. That is really bumming me out. Again, I'm having trouble selling these things retail for $10,000. I have one that the convertible top doesn't work. I just can't get it to work unless I want to spend $2,000 fixing it. Now I have a nice Mercedes red convertible with 100,000 miles. Everything works on it. I can't get $10,000 for it. So I've had a problem recently, and it was buying nonsense vehicles. One of the nonsense vehicles I bought was a 2004 military Humvee, completely like spray coated, truck bed coated, on 24-inch wheels, 37-inch tires. I bought it at the Barrett-Jackson auction in April. It had a twin to it in April, which is specifically this vehicle. This is the twin that was there that the buyer bought, and now it's back at the Mecum auction. So both of us still have our Humvees. Clearly neither of us can sell them. His is in a better spot than mine because mine isn't running right now. His is here. Hopefully for his sake it sells. Now here's something different too. This is your military grade H1 Humvee. When you come over here, you're getting your civilian Hummer. H1, H1, you're getting a little bit of a different ride, a better trim package, so you're getting a nice clean interior. When you come in here, you'll see power windows, power locks, door panels, leather seats, stereo, air conditioning, AC, gauge cluster. It's significantly more modern, more luxurious, more up to date on these Hummer H1s versus your military grade Hummers. Now something I didn't notice or I've never seen in these civilian Hummers, typically they're 4 passengers. This one has a middle row bench seat, which is kind of neat, also seems a little unsafe. Now if you compare the interior dash and gauge cluster on this Hummer H1, I want to bring it over to the Humvee and show you how basic the interior is on the military grade. Now this is what I bought in April, a military grade H1 Humvee. You can see how basic the steering wheel is, the gauge clusters. There's actually not even a key to start it. There's just an ignition switch that you turn on a button. This one has a radio. Mine does not have a radio. This one has the turret. I actually wanted the convertible version, which is what I got. I didn't know any better when I bought it. I sold my H1 civilian Hummer for $54,000 last year. The military grade versions are worth significantly less, and I didn't know that when I bought mine. This right here is how you'll start it. You'll turn it to run. You wait for the wait light to shut off, and then you can turn the ignition. This one starts, mine does not. So the auction's already been running. We came in the next day. There are Mercedes SL500s, SLKs, E320s everywhere. I hate these cars, and I also love them, but I just keep getting stuck with them. I want to show you what these prices are because for me, I can't sell them, and it feels like I'm paying too much when I buy them. This is an 05 Mercedes SL500, 58,000 miles. We saw this run through for $15,000 earlier today. Seems like really expensive. I have a 39,000 mile one that I can't get 10 grand for. Why is that? Let's move on because there's a whole bunch that have sold down there that I want to show you. This area is pretty great. I want to show you a bunch of it because a lot of these cars are no reserve absolute sales, meaning they sold to the highest bidder. So this Mercedes is identical to the one that I have. I paid $8,000, shipped home $10,000. I own it for around 12 right now. This is an 05 with 84,000 miles. It did sell today at the auction. They actually didn't put a price on it, but they estimated between $12,000 and $17,000. So we saw this 04 Mercedes SLK 320 sell for, I think, $14,000, which inspired me to shoot this entire video. It does only have 18,000 original miles, but mine only has 39,000 miles. What is it about Mercedes that's pulling value or not pulling value? Is it just when I buy them, I overpay and then can't sell them? Are they worth a lot? Are they worth a little? Am I buying the wrong ones? I have no idea what is going on in the Mercedes market. I know I'm done buying them for now, at least for now, hopefully forever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Adios.